Alright, Assalamualaikum to my beloved students. So today we will learn on topic 3, which I will cover on zakat accounting for traditional wealth, which includes animal, agriculture, mineral and marine, gold, silver, jewelries, money, commercial, and zakat fitrah. So have you seen the lesson plan? Today I only cover for two subtopic, which is animal wealth and agriculture producers. Okay, this is the content. Okay, first of all, of course, you need to recap the conditions of zakatability, right? This one you need to know in chapter 2 already. Learn. So okay, so basically the traditional wealth, alright. The traditional wealth LT. Okay. Traditional wealth will have 7 types. Okay. First is animal wealth, or we call as livestock. Okay. Livestock or animal wealth. Right. Second is you will learn on the agriculture wealth. And then third, you will learn on mineral and marine. How does mineral and marine wealth to be zakatable? Fourth is gold and silver. Gold, silver and jewelry yang dipakai tu. Okay. Fifth is money or currency. Okay. Money currency ni mostly is about cash in hand ya. Cash in hand macam dalam bank, EPF you, how they treat to pay zakat. Macam tu lah. Okay. So ASB, so bila you dapat account ASB tu, you kena bayar zakat macam mana? Okay. So 6 is on commercial, or we call as trade. Trade wealth, apa-apa jualan you. And then lastly is on zakat fitrah. Zakat fitrah ni memang you pernah dengar lah kan? Masa-masa lagi masa Ramadan. Okay. So actually originally this is during the Prophet era. Okay. Masa Rasulullah punya era. Mereka menggunakan traditional wealth untuk bayar zakat. So it's already stated in Al-Quran dan Sunnah pasal traditional wealth ni. Therefore, some wealth is not relevant. Okay. However, some wealth is not relevant. Macam mineral and livestock ni tak relevant untuk zaman moden sekarang ya. Tapi it's a very important for you all to know the basis. These are the basis for modern wealth. Okay, kita akan belajar traditional wealth and kita akan belajar modern wealth. Tapi modern wealth I will touch in on next week insyaAllah. So this week only traditional wealth saja. Okay, for example macam kias ya. Kalau you all pernah dengar kias in chapter 2, I mentioned about kias. Kias is also one of the basis for mineral and marine for basis untuk modern wealth. Okay. So and you need to ensure that the traditional wealth, all the particular wealth is must capai the conditions of zakat. Okay, so let's recap what the conditions of zakatability. First of all, you need to be Islam. Okay, Islam, individual or group. And then you need to be free to possess any possessions of the wealth. And then you need to have a complete ownership of the wealth. You punya seorang je wealth tu, bukan hak orang lain. And then how? You need to capai whole of the wealth, which means that it complete the 1 year ownership. Okay. And then nisab. Nisab is the minimum zakatable value. You need to make sure the wealth that you want to pay zakat kena capai nisab, which means that minimum zakatable value dia. Kita tengok daripada gold dan silver itu ya. And then bila you nak bayar zakat, you need to make sure that the wealth that you want to impose to zakat is growing wealth ya. Which means that when you put cash in a bank and it's growing. Okay, it's growing, and also when you have a finished good, you sell, and you get the profit from the sale. So you need to pay zakat for that. Okay, so that is the basically what you will learn on this topic. Okay, so the first subtopic we will touch on animal wealth, which is called as al-an'am. Okay, in Arabic we call as al-an'am. So what is actually animal wealth? Okay, animal wealth, or we call as a livestock. I will use orange color. Okay, livestock. Okay, livestock ni apa benda kan? So livestock ni is actually an animal. Okay, animal that is beneficial. Okay, beneficial animals. Beneficial animals in terms of what? In terms of its milk, susu dia, meat dia, daging dia, and its skin, kulit dia. Okay. And then second is you need to know that livestock must be a graze animal. Animal graze or being kept naturally. Okay, that means kat sini animal tu kena dibebaskan. Okay, contoh you ada cows ya, cows tu mesti dibebaskan dan diberi makanan from an open places macam satu ladang atau satu padang yang besar. So you bebaskan animal tu, dia makan sendiri dekat padang tu. That means dia tak bergantung kepada makanan pellet. Bergantung kepada makanan pellet ataupun makanan yang you beri secara manually. Okay. Alright. And then pellet ni you kena bayar kan? You kena beli untuk diorang kan? So make sure livestock yang nak bayar zakat ni, animal dia kena tidak diberi makanan yang dibayar yang dibeli dan dibayar. Okay. So third conditions of livestock, you need to be the animals need to be animals not for working animals, yeah. Not for working animals, it means that in terms of carriage ke, kalau you buat animal tu sebagai service personal you or untuk you punya business, it is not zakatable, ya. Okay, transport ke, okay, no, cannot transport cannot. And then farm ke, untuk membajak ke kan, farming. Okay, so animal yang bekerja tidak dikenakan zakat, tapi animal yang tidak bekerja dan you just bela saja macam tu dan akan membiak, dikenakan zakat. Okay. Number 4 is that animals tu in terms of what? Mesti ada yang tanya kan. Animals tu in terms of camel, in terms of cow or buffalo yang seangkatan dengannya. I pernah mention in chapter 2, animal macam cow ataupun sama spesies dikira satu kategori. Sheep sama dengan goat kan. So satu kategori. Maknanya goat ni zakat dia sama dengan sheep. Okay. And then next is you need to capai nisab. Bila nak bayar zakat on the livestock, you need to make sure the livestock capai nisab dia, which means that you need to follow the table. Follow table Follow table in slide. I dah put dalam slide. So this is the table. Okay. This is the table. Okay. Methods of calculation dia. Right. So next is how. You need to make sure that the animal that you kept is reaching the how for one year. Okay. And then yeah, I think that's all. Okay. So from these conditions, you can actually bacalah slide yang I dah bagi ni. So let's do some tutorial. Okay. Tutorial ni I bagi tutorial kat sini This is based on the past time questions. Zakat on livestock ni jaranglah keluar, tapi dia akan keluar sikit-sikit macam ni. So on December 2019 punya PASEM, let's look at it. Encik Karim has been rearing cows for the past few years. So he has slaughtered a few cows as well as suppressing milk for his family's consumption throughout the years. So at the end of 2018, he has 45 cows, okay? 45 cows that has been grazing on a piece of government reserve land in Ijok. So what is the requirement is identify zakat payable on livestock of Encik Karim. In 2018, zakat payable on Encik Karim on the livestock. Okay. And then second, you need to determine the conditions of animals to be given as a zakat if Encik Karim decided to pay zakat using the cow for the year. Right. So let's see where is the answer. So the answer for number 1 is here in the table. So dia ada 45 cows 45 cows that will be grazing on a piece of government reserve land. So if you see the table here, 45 cows equals to 45 cow equals to here. Because this is a cows, right? Sekejap tak nampak pula. So I buat warna hijau lah. Dan warna kuning. Okay. 45 cows. Lagi tak nampak. Lagu ni je lah. Okay, 45 cows. 45 tadi. So 40 to 59. See, this is the answer. Okay. Answer for identify the zakat payable on the livestock. So kalau 45 cows, dia kena ikut table ni. Make sure it is one tail, age 2 year, female. Macam tu ya, you kena tengok. That is the for cows. Tapi dia tak suruh kira pun. Dia just suruh cari the apa panggil? Zakat payable on the livestock. Okay, second is the conditions of the animals to be given. Okay, bila you nak bayar zakat, you need to reach some conditions. Okay, some conditions are already stated in your slide. It's here. Okay, so some conditions it based on Ahmad Abu Daud Al-Nasab. Okay, these conditions. No, sorry, this is not the conditions, but the condition is here. Yeah, sorry, that is the for baby animal. Okay, for animal, what is it? Okay, so the conditions, yeah, conditions that you need to fulfill when you want to pay zakat, right? It must be perfect and no defect. You can take the answer from the slides. Okay, kalau keluar exam, you boleh ambil sebiji-sebiji ayat dalam slide yang dah bagi ni. Okay, animal that you would like to give zakat must be a perfect and no defect. Tak ada cacat, okay, tak ada kecacatan dekat atas animal yang nak bayar zakat tu. Make sure dia adalah sempurna, okay. Alright. Tak ada penyakit, maksudnya itulah no defect, no, tak ada penyakit, and tak cacat, okay. And then tengok dia cakap kan, missing on the foot ke, hand ke, so tak boleh tak boleh bayar zakat kau tu. Okay. And then lagi satu, when you want to pay zakat on animal wealth ni, you do not purposely choose the bag or within you make the giving to zakat of charity. You boleh ambil balik ayat yang bagi kat sini. And then third is accepting damaged animals of zakat payment is not fair to the poor and other deserving recipients. Sebab tu you tak boleh bagi animal yang cacat ni, and then you ambil yang baik saja Yang cacat ni you bayar zakat. No, tak boleh. Okay, because it's not fair for the poor. Kita bayar zakat ni untuk sama ratakan the gap, okay, nak closing the gap between the poor and the rich. So, tapi you bagi bayar zakat on livestock, animal yang cacat. No, tak boleh, okay. Right, next is zakatability of livestock may be removed if the livestock is being fed by the purchase fodder food most of the year. So, kan dia kata tadi, okay, this one you boleh ambil lah point untuk yang last kali on the condition. Okay, it will be removed if the livestock is being fed by the purchase of fodder or food most of the year. Okay, saya kata tadi, kalau you nak bayar zakat, make sure the animal itu adalah it is being kept naturally, right? Being kept naturally, which means that dia makan sendiri dekat padang yang besar tu. Maknanya, you tak payah nak beli makanan pellet untuk mereka. Okay? Tapi, kalau you beli makanan pellet untuk mereka, which means that is being fed by the purchase of fodder of food most of the year, dia bergantung pada makanan pellet tu, ia tidak boleh dibayar, dikenakan zakat. So that is the conditions lah. Bila you nak tulis condition tu, you make sure lah tulis terbalik daripada perkataan yang tulis kat sini. Okay. So that is mostly knowledge on livestock. Alright. So we will move on. These are the slides ni you boleh baca. Okay. We will move on to agriculture produce. Okay. Agriculture produce ni. Agriculture produce. So, let's see agriculture produce. I will write some notes for you here. Okay, warna, I nak warna hijau pula. Okay. So, agriculture produce is basically gambar yang you nampak ni adalah tanaman tanaman, vegetables semua tu, itu adalah agriculture produce. Okay. Right. So, let's see what is agriculture. Agriculture. Alright. So agriculture is the first thing is it is staple food. Staple food, kalau agriculture tu staple food, which is edible food, you can pay zakat for it. Edible macam padi padi. Okay, edible and last long. Tahan lama. Okay. Secondly is for agriculture produce, you don't need to capai the haul. Haul is not required. Not required. Okay, it's not required. Bila you nak bayar zakat on agriculture, you tak payah nak tunggu haul. Okay, this is because the produce doesn't need to be kept for 1 year for zakats to be repaid upon. Okay. And if it's ready to be sold and eaten, then it's supposed to be zakat. Okay. Alright. Maknanya kalau makanan agriculture ni, bila dah ready untuk makan, untuk jual, teruslah kena bayar zakat on that. Tak payah nak tunggu 1 tahun haul, tak boleh Okay. Sebab dia adalah staple food. Okay. Kalau you nak fikir balik, the process of planting and growing the agriculture dah ambil masa yang lama. Itu pun dah ambil masa yang lama. Takkan nak tunggu haul lagi kan. That's why for agriculture, it doesn't require haul to pay zakat. Alright. So, and then once it's ready to eat, means it's mature enough to pay zakat. So that is why the agriculture doesn't need to pay, doesn't need to tunggu haul. Okay. And then third is nisab dia kita dikira dalam gantang or kilogram. Okay. Gantang or kg Selalu kalau nisab for agriculture, dalam soalan exam dia akan bagi dalam gantang or kilogram. Okay, kalau dah capai some requirement of gantang or some requirement of kilogram, you need to pay zakat. Okay. Alright. And then I have put here for gantang and kilogram tu kan, nisab dia. I dah letak kat sini. Macam ni ni. Nisab for agriculture for majority of Muslim scholars in the eras of the companions and followers believe that crop must be at least 5 was to be zakatable, and each was being 60 sa' and based on Prophet saying no sedekah is obligatory. So that means benda ni yang famous you akan nampak at least 5 wasak, dia bagi wasak to be zakatable, and each wasak being 60 sa'. This is the nisab of agriculture lah in the traditional. Okay. And then don't worry, sebab dalam exam it will give you this particular nisab lah, whether it gantang or kilogram. You tak payahlah nak fikir pasal wasak tadi Okay, number 4. What is the condition for agriculture to be zakatable is based on their expenses. Okay, expenses. Expenses ni, expenses for fertilize the paddy in order to grow it. So that is the expenses dia. And then for example macam bayar pekerja ke, bayar labor ke, and then bayar the water ke kan, masa nak grow the agriculture. Those need to be matched with the particular cost. Alright. Right. Number 5 is rate. Okay, rate. Rate to be zakat. Rate zakat for agriculture traditionally is 5%, 7.5% dengan 10%. Okay, 5% ni untuk padi yang agriculture that use paddy that use technology. Okay, teknologi. Contoh macam mesin ke, mesin untuk waterkan dia, untuk fertilize dia, untuk chemical, okay, untuk bunuh-bunuh any kuman ke dekat agriculture tu. 7.5 ni untuk mix, and then 10 ni untuk natural. Natural ni in terms of rain, kalau dia tak guna any machines or what, dia hanya bergantung pada rain, and then dia bergantung pada birds that eat the insect. Okay. Right. Alright. So why 5% dekat sini? Kenapa dia less paling less rate dekat sini? Sebab the farmer needs to incur more cost Mesin sendiri pun dah incur more cost. Beli mesin tu pun dah incur banyak cost. That is why zakatable rate for zakatable rate yang untuk untuk padi ni hanyalah 5% Ada untuk 5% saja. Dia ada 5, 7.5 dan 10. Tapi yang paling rendah ni sebab apa? Sebab dah terlalu banyak incur cost. Okay, so that means dia kena bayar 5% saja. Itu maksud saya. Okay. And then number 6 is traditional approach and modern approach. Okay. Traditional approach and modern. Okay, traditional approach, bila you kira zakat, you need to follow the traditional approach. Okay, nanti I akan tunjuk macam mana you calculate zakat for agriculture. Alright, traditional approach ni, you ikut ni lah, rate yang 5%, and then 7.5%, and 10% ni. Okay, right. Tapi traditional approach ni will be basis for modern approach. But modern approach sekarang ni, kalau dalam accounting, dia kira sebagai sales tolak COGS sama dengan net. So sales ni kita akan ikut traditional approach which is 5%. And then net profit ni kita akan ikut the traditional approach by 10%. So that means ada combination between the traditional approach and modern approach bila nak calculate the zakat. Okay. Bila kita dapat sales, kita guna 5%. 5% of traditional approach. And bila kita dapat net profit, kita kena guna 10% of the traditional approach punya zakat rate. That is what I mean. Kenapa net profit ni dikenakan 10%? Sebanyak 10% lagi tinggi daripada sales. Sebab kat sini, kat sini deduct the cost for the value would be lower if choose net profit value. Okay tak? Nanti I rasa you kena tengok the tutorial baru you boleh faham ni. Okay? Right. Tutorial ni I letak dekat sini ya. I nak terang pun takut you tak faham kan? Okay. So you boleh nampak tutorial dekat sini lagi jelas lah kenapa side 5, kenapa 10%. Alright. So let's do together. Okay. Let's do together. I will padamlah semua ni dulu. Okay, I padam dulu semua ni. Kita buat sama-sama. Dalam slide I dah bagi jawapan, tapi kat sini I nak bagi tahu macam mana calculate dia. Okay, so question dekat sini. Alright. Question dekat slide number 15. Okay, so this is based on past time questions. Ibrahim rented 10 acre for land for RM2,000 per acre per year. it was cultivated with wheat. Okay, the following informations are available for completion of the 1 full year ended. Okay, 1 full year ended December 2015. So crops were sold for 90,000. Okay, so this one kita dah nampak lah. Kalau dia kata sold, maksudnya adalah ada sales kat sini. And then the gross of cost of production of the crops for the year is 5640. This is the cost. Okay. And then land rates payable for the landowner for 950 is the cost also. Dia kena bayar rental And then tenant paid the land tax for tax dia sebanyak RM450 per annum. So there is no information regarding the wealth of the crops, and then the nisab is equivalent to 85 grams of gold, and the current market value for the gold per gram is 155. Okay, actually nisab given here supposedly salah lah. Sebenarnya dia tak adalah akan bagi gold kat you nanti. Dia akan bagi dalam kilogram atau gantang dah bagi inform tu, tapi tak apalah dalam soalan ni kita kira sebagai gold adalah nisab dia. And then requirement you kena calculate the amount of zakat payable by tenant and also the owner of the using modern approach. Modern approach tadi adalah sales tolak cost of goods sale baru dapat net profit. So let's do together with me. Okay. So first is tenant. Okay, kita kena kira tenant punya zakatable value dia. Kita start daripada sales, right? Sales tadi I dah mention kat situ. Sales dia buat sales banyak. Berapa cost sales dia? 90,000 90,000. Okay. Sales. So you put here sale 90,000. Right. And then letak sini lah. 90,000. Okay. And then ada cost-cost yang terlibat. Kalau you tengok balik cost-cost yang terlibat tadi, salah satunya adalah rental. Less cost rental. Lepas tu apa lagi? Cost of production. And another one is land on tax. Tax of land lah. Land tax. Semua ni adalah per annum, so tak payah darab dengan 12 dah. Just ambil terus. Rental dia berapa tadi? Dia rent sebanyak 2,000 untuk 10 ekar. So, jadi 20,000 kat sini. Cost of production dia sebanyak 5650. And then land tax dia sebanyak 950 je yang dia kena bayar. Okay, so bila you calculate kat sini, you dapat total up sebanyak 26,100. Okay, so you kena minus lah. You minus 90,000 tolak 26,100, you dapat 63,900. Which is we call as a net profit. Okay, net profit. Right, so you dah dapat net profit. You tak settle lagi sebab you kena cari the zakat payable. Okay, so let's see nisab. Kita nak tengok whether the sale and net profit ni, capai tak nisab. So kita kira nisab tadi berapa? Nisab dia sama dengan gold 85 gram gold darab dengan 155 ringgit. So nisab dia adalah 13,175. So bila you tengok balik 13,175 ni sale dengan net profit ni nisab lebih tinggi tak daripada nisab? So kalau you tengok sale ni dia lebih tinggi daripada nisab kan? Which is nisab dia sebanyak 13,175. And also the net profit will also is more than nisab. So you can calculate to pay zakat. Okay. So how to find the zakatable value from the gross amount? Gross amount ni gross amount. Gross amount you will get 90,000 times with, saya cakap tadi, sales is 5%. Okay. So you will get 4,500. And then for the net profit is 63,900. This one ya. This one. Ini atas tadi yang 90,000 tu times dengan 10%. So you will get 6390. Okay. This is how you kira the zakat payable. Alright. So kenapa ni kena kena bayar 10%? Kenapa tak bayar 5% dekat net profit? Sebab net profit ni kita dah tolak banyak cost. Okay, dah tolak banyak cost, so dia suruh bayar 10%. Right. So next is for the land owner. Okay, so this is the zakatable value lah. Okay. Right. Next is for the land owner. As you can see, land owner tadi dia kena bayar rental sebanyak 20,000 ya. Kalau you tengok balik soalan ni, tengok balik. Okay. Okay. Zakat Zakat is the amount of zakat payable by both tenant and landowner. So landowner dia ada cost rental ya. Sebanyak 20,000 and then dia kena minus dengan land rates. Land rates dia sebanyak 950. Iaitu yang ni lah land tax tadi land rates tu. And then the zakatable amount yang dia kena bayar that will be imposed zakatable amount. Zakatable amount to be imposed sebanyak 19,050. So 19,050 ni adalah income dia every year. Kan bila you dapat income, okay, bila you dapat income, you kena bayar zakat. Okay. Zakat ni lah the income you. Okay, 19,050. So tapi already mentioned that zakat rate is 2.5% only. So zakat amount that he needs to pay is zakat amount that landowner need to pay is 2.5%. Ni ada dalam quiz Siapa yang jawab salah tu mungkin you all tak terdah lagi lah kot dengan knowledge yang I bagi. Okay, 2.5% ni darab dengan dia punya income 19,050. So berapa zakat yang dia kena bayar pada tahun tu? 476.25. So this is the zakatable amount yang dia kena bayar. Okay. Sebab tenant ni tadi dia dah kira-kira dia punya income income on the agriculture produce dia tu. So dia kena kira based on dia punya sale, dia punya net profit. So this is the zakatable amount yang dia kena bayar. Tapi untuk landowner bila tenant ni bayar dekat landowner, dia dapat income. So apa income dia ada dari segi rental, land rates. Bila dah tolak rental, bila dia dapat rental tapi dia kena ada land rates dia kena bayar. So this is the amount yang dia dapat setiap tahun. So amount yang dia dapat setiap tahun ni dia kenalah bayar zakat. So zakat amount yang dibayar ni adalah sebanyak 2.5% only, which is equals to 476.25. So that is how you calculate. Okay, when the questions are given like this. I have few questions nanti I will give you, and I will touch on mineral, marine wealth, gold, silver, money semua tu after slowly this week and next week. So I think that's all for today's video. I will upload more videos soon. So stay tuned and thank you for lending your ears and happy study everyone. Assalamualaikum.